morning, good morning, good morning. I was not about to go live, but I said, let me go ahead and do it. Um, Hope everybody feeling all right, man. Hope everybody feeling real good. Over here sipping on some coffee right now. Just thinking about some things. Straight to the point. Sports and ENT. Kasim, what's good? Good morning, man. Hope you're all right. Please hit that like when you come in. I want to make sure I see everybody before I go ahead and get rolling. I'm about to leave in just a second. Kenyon, getting to the manyan. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing all right, though. Hope you're doing all right. Um, I'm sitting here, man, talking about these. Now that last night with the Lakers, that was a circus. Now, before I get this video started, man, let me give all of my shouts out to all of my LDBC brothers, man. Let me give a shout out first and foremost to Ticket TV. Definitely go sub to Ticket TV. That man needs no introduction, my brother. And then also I want to give a shout out to Dreamers Pro. Definitely go give a shout out to Dreamers Pro. Go sub to his channel. I also want to give a shout out to Cypress TV. Definitely go sub to Cypress TV. Also want to give a shout out to BJ Pull Up Podcast with BJ. Want to give a shout out to Crunch Time TV, Too Raw for TV, Casino for Life, um, the One LVZ, 78 Sports, the General, and everybody else that done talked about this. Now listen, man. The Lakers got their ass whooped. I think it was 134 to 110, something like that. Either way, they got their ass straight murdered last night. Right? Um, can I get a Trump 2024? Well, it's the lesser of two evils, but at this point, I think Kamala, yeah, she done for. But what's up, Ted? I see you in here, man. Listen, man. Last night was not who the Lakers have been over the last or over the beginning at the beginning of the season. And like I said, LeBron. Everybody didn't make a big deal about JJ Redick going in on LeBron about shooting the ball and everything like that. But like I said, man, something is fitting to come down the pipeline. Okay, some people were like, it wasn't a big deal. I think my brother, pull up, BJ was saying that these guys are close and everything like that. Listen, man, I'm not looking at it like that though. This is what I'm looking at it like. I'm looking at it as, okay, LeBron, he's not getting what he wants, and he's gonna make everything about him. He's gonna make the whole fiasco about him. He's got to be leading the score. He's got to be the one that go through the offense. And look what happens. Look what ended up. Look what ended up happening. They didn't stick to no kind of format that they were trying to do. The Cavs came in there. Let's just talk about the game. I'll get to the circus shit in a minute. The Cavs came in there. They outplayed them from jump start. They were physical with them. They were more athletic. They knew how to run. They knew how to get to their spots. Now, don't get me wrong. I know some of y'all don't like to talk about the essence and the fundamentals and stuff like that. That might seem boring and stuff, but y'all want to get to the dramaticism. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. But then when I do talk about the dramaticism, y'all don't really want to talk about that because it's too rated X for your ears. But I'm gonna break down some of the things that were done uh, on the Cavs end, and a lot of things that weren't done on the Lakers end. First and foremost, uh, y'all acted like the Lakers acted like they forgot how to play defense. I mean, the Cavs were having their merry little way. Like, we're just pretty much doing everything. And Garland was either getting to the rack or distributing or hitting the shot. Jared Allen was just being a beast. He had already had a double double in the first half. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was disappointed in both Jared Allen and Spider Mitchell last season. But like I said, this is gonna be on this road trip because I think they got Toronto next. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I could be wrong, but they still got to continue this road trip. Everybody's gonna be going at the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to prove a point. Everybody's gonna be coming with their best. That's what you're gonna see. Let me refresh the comments because sometimes I don't want y'all thinking I don't read the comments. Sometimes they don't refresh my stuff, man. And I'm driving, I can't do it. Okay. But like Ticket TV was saying last night. Now he did say that he mentioned about Darvin Ham. We got to give the smoke to JJ Redick. JJ Redick got out coached. JJ Redick was losing himself. JJ Redick does not. He doesn't have composure. He's getting erratic and stuff like that. But what you're not realizing is that everything that you're throwing at them at one time, it's not working. And your schemes and everything like that, they were able to really pick that apart. Now, you were talking about all this textbook and stuff like that and X's and O's and stuff like that. Look, this is an entirely different team. And on top of that, you got to realize who won the championship last season. It was the Boston Celtics. Where do they reside? They reside in the East. They are in the Eastern Conference. The East is let's just call it what it is. They are the stronger conference at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? Now, talent-wise, you could beg to differ with the Western Conference, but for right now, the Eastern Conference is the mantle until somebody from the Western Conference wins it. And when you go to the East, you got to realize who them guys have been playing against, who them guys go up against. They're going up against the New Yorks. They're going hell. Yeah, hey, y'all might laugh. They're going up against the Orlandos. Hell, they're going up against the Indianas, even though they haven't been playing that well. And then don't get me started. With some of the other echelon team, of course, Boston. They don't need to, they don't need to be mentioned. But the thing about it is y'all are sitting up here, and I'm talking about the Lakers. Y'all acting like this league owes you something. They don't owe you a damn thing. JJ Redick, you acting like the league owes you. You sitting up there, he already mad and pouting on the bench and stuff like that. You couldn't even. Now look, I know some people gonna get pissed off when I say this, but damn, okay, your son, he going out there, you know what I'm saying? He getting ready to go play and stuff like that. But because you mad and you salty because you ain't getting your way and stuff like that, you let that dominate. You ain't even smile. You ain't even want to celebrate none of that other stuff. Now, I didn't want that shit to go down like that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, hey, we're making this a big deal and anything like that. I know you upset and stuff. But now that you done got your son out there and you put him in that situation, the least you could do is go ahead and celebrate. But you ain't even want to do that. You so narcissistic that you ain't even care about that. But I don't like the fact that we're celebrating a guy scoring 2 points when you really should be focused on the damn game. Like, do this at a farewell tour. Okay, it is not your last season in the league. It's not your last season. You have 2 more seasons. That's why, and this is another thing too. All right, I said everybody think that I do support Bronny. I do support Bronny. That don't mean I said that he's ready for the NBA. He needs to develop. You have 2 more. You had 3 more years. I'm talking about including this one. After this, 2 more years. Bronny could have been in college right now, getting himself ready, playing up against competition at his level at this point in time. Then maybe next year you see where he's at. Then that final year, then you do something like this. But you don't have no goals. You have AD probably got goals. Hell, I don't like JJ Redick, but he probably got goals. But because you're sitting up there and you want things your way, your ego is through the roof and everything like that, you trying to make this a big old fiasco. When the Lakers fans, they want to see wins. They want to see what they've seen over the last couple of games. They want James Worthy clapping. They want Robert Horry clapping. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it? You said they need to be worried about why they getting blown out by which one? Yeah, exactly. Cavs announced Bronny name, which was cool. He's a part of the Cavs family. Yeah, he's a part of the Cavs family. Then go send him over there. Go send his ass over there. Listen, man, let's just get real, okay? Now, I don't, some people might blame Bronny for this. I'm not blaming Bronny for this. I blame LeBron. Yo, motherfucking king. Yeah, man. You sitting up in here, man, you worried about, him getting in the game and blowouts and stuff like that. Do you know how silly that looks? And you cheering for 2 points and shit like that? He gonna have to look back on this. Yeah, I got in the game and I scored 2 points. Yeah, but your asses was getting blown out. And that's all you hear is people saying he has no business on the floor and stuff like that. What the fuck are we doing? That's why the ratings are down. People are not taking this serious. Man, you scoring in garbage time. You scoring in trash time, and it's sad that you got to cheer to get 2 points. What kind of standards have you set for this young man? Because he's not a kid anymore, man. He's a grown individual. So if Ticket TV gonna get on Bronny's helmet, I can't do nothing about that, man. He got to accept the criticism. That's what comes with the league. If BLS, Brandon loves sports, he cooks them. Shout out to Brandon. Hey, you in the league now. If anybody cook them, listen, JJ Redick got a lot to learn, okay? JJ Redick got a lot to learn. LeBron, he's set in his ways. There ain't nothing that you're going to be able to do about it. He's an egotistical individual through the roof. He can't handle, he's sitting up in here yelling at Rui Hachimura, feed me the ball, swing that motherfucker, I'm hot, and all this other bullshit. Motherfucker, be happy, nigga, that you winning. But no, you want the bravado. You want to be that guy. Listen. Nobody. If y'all not successful, then and you're not at the forefront, then you upset. Listen. I'm gonna be real with you. In the back of his mind, he don't like the fact that AD has been dominating the last since the beginning of the season. He don't like that. All these excuses that you're making and all this other stuff. Look, man, you 40 goddamn years old, man. You 40 fucking years old. And some of y'all ain't gonna curse all this stuff, all this oh man, I don't care about YouTube. Look, I don't give a fuck right now, okay? Alright, y'all can save that shit. I'm already heated because my Sixers lost to a winless team, to a guy on there that was roller coasting with us and stuff, and then they gonna go out there and they gonna stink it up too. The Lakers don't need shit. They don't need shit, Mick Swagger. What they need to do is keep playing like what needs to do is sit his motherfucking ass down or just facilitate and don't do nothing else and quit worrying about that. Man, if I'm LeBron, I'm telling you, nah, you're not playing. You're not playing until I get ready to retire and we got a farewell tour. Man, fuck all that shit. Nah, man, you fucking up the flow. People want to win. Yes, I understand. Oh yeah, it's happy. Here's a story of a lovely lady, Brady Bunch type shit. You know what I'm saying? All that family shit, the Walton family, Cosby Show, all this goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, it ain't time for that shit. All this goddamn fucking step by step, day by day, all that family matters bullshit. Nigga, get that shit out of here. From James Worthy that didn't smile on the court. James Worthy rarely smiled on that motherfucker. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rarely smiled. He rarely talked to the media. You're supposed to be making a goddamn statement. He want to come back up from the G League? No, you stay your ass down there. Matter of fact, nigga, go overseas. My motherfucking cousins will bust Bronny's ass. I know a nigga right now where I'm from. Nigga, man, he will blow right past Bronny. And Vince Carter, that motherfucker. Talk about what we need. What do you think, man? They got the fucking talent. You 3-1. You're supposed to be coming up in that motherfucker saying, nah, we about to win. You got all this intensity and shit. Shit, all this smiling and every day, all this other, man, this old kumbaya bullshit. Don't nobody want, listen, nigga, we ready to play. Did you see Kobe out there laughing and smiling and all that shit? No. He even played hard during the All-Star game. That's why everybody ready for him to go. You worried about your bravado. You don't want no goddamn championship. You don't care nothing about no Lakers legacy. You care about your goddamn ego. They got dogs. They got AD. He is a dog. AR-15 is a dog. Rui Hachimura can be a dog. Dalton Connect 4, he is a dog. JJ Redick, when he got his shit right, he could be a dog-like mentality. But he's letting that motherfucker persuade him to do what's necessary. Rob Pelinka ain't no dog. Jeannie Buss, yeah, well, she a dog, a female dog, you know what I'm saying, that want to fuck and suck everybody. Yeah, and if you get mad because I said that shit on where, I don't give a fuck. Saw she worried about. Probably doming that nigga up and letting him do whatever the fuck he want to, man. Go sit your motherfucking ass down. Y'all should have had that game. You should have at least had more effort than that. You done been to Cleveland 1,000 times. Do that shit on your farewell tour. They got dogs on that team. They got the talent. In the beginning, you know, hey, you talking about Facts Ted and all this other mixed wagon. Y'all talking about, oh yeah, you know, they need a dog. Well, what happened to the media saying this? Oh wow, I just love the way that they're moving the ball, they're executing. JJ Redick has these guys playing with good energy. What happened to all that stupid shit that y'all was saying? I listen to what these motherfuckers are saying. Nah, let's keep all that same energy. Now you go over there, you get your ass blown out. You beat KD, you beat Book, and you beat Bradley Beal. You came down from a 26-point lead. Now you forgot how to play because of all this shit, this old fiasco that you got going on. Yeah, that like and listen, I know he wants to, but he's got it. I mean, listen, a lot of people are making a big deal about him yelling at LeBron and telling him to shoot the fucking ball. Hey, JJ Redick was right, but JJ Redick got to get the smoke in this one. It was a terrible coaching job by JJ Redick. Terrible. Horrible. No, they can't be a finals team. They can't beat Boston. And they're not going to beat New York. They just had a good game. I guarantee you, Spider Mitchell's just going to fuck everything up. Darius Garland, he's a very extremely underrated point guard, you know, but he's playing alongside Spider Mitchell, and he's very inconsistent. They had a good game, okay? They had a really good game, and they're having a good season so far. I think they're 5-0, but they're not a championship squad. They're not. Man, I like the way, you know, he's a pass first school type of mentality point guard. Okay, Ted, I mean, I'm not going to fully disagree. I got to see them in, you know, in the trenches. This right here, this was a clinic. This was a clinic on what you're supposed to do. They weren't worried about, you know, all the celebrating. Oh yeah, Bronny's getting ready to play and all this other stuff. Nah, they was out there to take care of business. And I'm glad they spoiled it. I'm glad they spoiled the moment. They do what Detroit does, you know, spoil the moment. Trae Young, you talking about the same Trae Young that turns the ball over and led the league in turnovers? You talking about the same Trae Young that don't know how to capitalize and is very inefficient when it comes to the play? You talking about that Trae Young? You talking about the same Trae Young that don't know how to play no defense? Yeah, okay, then you'll like to lose. Because Trae Young is even more about himself, his ego. Now, if you would have said something, and I'm trying to think of somebody like, in they prime. Like who you gonna take right now? You gonna take Jalen Brunson? Or you gonna take Trae Young? I'll wait. You gonna take Darius Garland? Or you gonna take Trae Young? I'll wait. Talk about point guards. Come on, let's just keep having you know what I'm saying? Let's just call it what it is. Hell, I'll take Halliburton over Trae Young right now because guess what? He getting further. Trae Young ain't nothing but a turnover machine, man. They need somebody that can make a big shot. Man, they got plenty of guys that can make a big shot. You got Dalton Connect, a rookie that can hit shots. They just got Christian Coloco, the 7-footer. He's gonna be in there. Me and T Price. Shout out to T Price too. I forgot to give T Price a shout out. Shout out to T Price too. We were talking about that yesterday on T Price show on Old Head Podcast. But they got a 7-footer. They got Christian Coloco in there. He was cleared to play and everything. You got Rui Hachimura, who can knock down shots. You got AD, he can knock down shots. D-Lo, he can knock down shots when he ain't thinking about, other shit. You know what I'm saying? They got shot makers. Austin Reeves, he can hit shots. You got Gabe Vincent. These guys, listen, we got to go back to the old school, man. All this, yeah, man, I think we should get Trae Young. I think we should get this guy. I know you good with the squad you got. The Pistons weren't doing that shit. Look what they got. They won with a whole bunch of role players. Oh, yeah, we got to go get this guy. We got to go get that guy. Nah. You're going to win with who you got. I'm talking about the 04 Pistons. I mean, look at, man, the motherfuckers was the expendables, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That team they put together when they had Chauncey. You know what I'm saying? When they had Rip Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? When they had Rasheed Wallace. When they had Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace was steadily getting bounced around the league and shit until he found a home over there. Did y'all forget that? Oh, yeah, we got to go get this. Nah, fuck that, nigga. You going to win with who you got. Oh, yeah, we got to go. Man, we got to go get the... Nah, fuck that. You're going to work out. You're going to get better. That's why you had the off season. Oh, yeah, we gotta go get this guy. We gotta go get that guy. Oh, yeah, man. Man, fuck that shit, man. Be good with the roster that you got. Hey, y'all was talking all this shit at the beginning of the season. Everybody was like, oh, championship. Oh, they gonna go to the championship. Oh, they gonna go 70, 75 and 7 and all this other shit. Now we gotta go get Trae Young. Now we gotta go get this guy that can hit shots. No, you got people on there. And were in top 10 in a lot of those categories. That's what Shanae said. That's what Kendrick Perkins said. Nah, y'all don't need no motherfucking body. What you need is LeBron to move his ass out of the way, or if he's not going to sit there and just go and play through the format, because I'm putting this more on LeBron than I am JJ Redick, even though that JJ Redick does get the smoke. But y'all want to criticize Darvin Ham and stuff like that. I was the only one. Everybody, man, I went to Kareem. Shout out to the Kareem Report. I went to his channel. Everybody was like, oh, no, man, Darvin Ham this and Darvin Ham that. Darvin Ham trash, all this other stuff. Man, there wasn't nothing wrong with Darvin Ham. Okay, he ain't X's and O's. Doc Rivers still got a job. He ain't X's and O's. Doc Rivers still got a job. He ain't X's and O's worth shit. And shout out to Mr. Moss, because he pointed that out a long ass time ago. He said Doc Rivers ain't nothing but a motivator. That's it. He still got a goddamn job, but you gonna fire a guy that made it to the Western Conference Finals. And you got motherfuckers up in here arguing about me, with me about Frank Vogel. Neither one of them should have been fired. It wasn't Frank Vogel's fault that the whole chemistry done broke up after the bubble. You should have kept them people that you had. You had bigs on your team. You had shooters on your team. Well, I mean, you had playmakers, I should say. You didn't have the best shooters, but they were knocking them down at that point in the bubble when we talk about Rondo. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about KCP, when you talk about Alex Caruso, when you talk about, you know what I'm saying? You had LeBron, AD. AD was really the MVP. Nah, you want to break that shit up. Dwight Howard couldn't get what he want. JaVale McGee couldn't get what he want. Well, yeah. I mean, listen. They don't know what the fuck they doing up at that front office. Look, man, you got to go when the iron's hot. You got to go when the iron is hot. Why do you want to fuck shit up? Why you want to go with this fiasco? Oh, I ain't getting no attention. AD getting all the attention. AD leading the league in scoring. AD, they talking about him being MVP, not me. Motherfucker, why you crying about that? And you were ranked higher than AD in the season. And everybody know goddamn well you wasn't should have been ranked higher than AD. You don't know what the fuck they doing in the front office. The Dodgers won. Shout out to the Dodgers. Who's in the front office? Magic Johnson. Ted up in there, oh yeah, Washington Commanders ain't doing nothing. Who's in the front office? Magic Johnson. Yeah, they talking about, oh yeah, the Commanders ain't gonna do nothing. Hey, they first in the NFC. Dodgers just won the championship. Nah, because of your motherfucking ego, oh Rob Lowe looking motherfucker, you think you know everything. Oh, I don't know if I want to be a goddamn vegan 1 minute. Next minute, you don't know if you want to be a goddamn porn star and go fuck everybody in the porn capital of the world. You don't know whether you want to shop at Melrose or if you want to go fly to Italy or some bullshit. 1 minute you want to you want to be Showtime. Next minute you want to be Mike goddamn Tony. You don't know what the fuck you want to do, man. Man, get the fuck out of the front office. You too, Daryl Morey. I'm sick of your shit too. Both of these motherfuckers, man, they don't know what the fuck they doing, man. I would clean the house. Oh, well, guys, we have to do this for LeBron. We have to do this for Bronny. Come on, we have to do this for Bronny. Man, send his ass to school, nigga. You should be in class, nigga. You need to be in class, nigga. You around grown-ass men, nigga. Them niggas don't give a fuck about you. Nigga, they trying to get paid. You ain't got no family to support no shit like that. Nigga, you could go home and go play PlayStation and shit. Nigga, what the fuck? You are wasting a roster spot and shit like that. Nigga, you could have put your Lakers could have been in position right now to really make a statement. Come out there, the Cavs, at least go 500 on this East Coast swing. Yeah, and I know Kobe liked him. You know what I'm saying? But Rob Pelinka done made. I mean, listen. Rob Pelinka made some good decisions and not so good decisions, but at the same time, more often than none, it's been bad decisions. You letting this motherfucker do whatever the fuck he want to. Back in the day, they weren't gonna let Magic do what he want to all the time. You think Jerry Buss was cool, but they were cool to a point. It's a family business. You letting this motherfucker come in there, man, like he done put five championships in the Raptors. Like this nigga was putting his blood, sweat, and tears on the court like Kobe was from the get-go. You act like he three-peating. You act like he repeating. You act like he consistently getting to the finals. You act like he ain't missing the playoff. Salute, Steven. Listen, man. Listen. JJ Redick, he's going to get the smoke. All right? Don't get me wrong. He's not exempt from no goddamn smoke. Like I said, I told everybody it was a bad idea from the get-go. You might have been exposed. You might just got exposed. The way that y'all can make up for this, y'all can make up for this is simply by going on a tear. He's got to man up, like it or not, partner, friend or not, and tell LeBron, look, we're not doing that. I have a franchise to run. That's how you'll win the people over, is by telling them, man, look, I don't give a fuck if you're my friend or not. Jordan had friends, but on that hardwood, inside of that arena, I'm not your friend. Oh yeah, when we get out of there, me and Ted, man, we gonna be cool. Smoke cigars, fuck hoes, you know what I'm saying? Chill, you know what I'm saying? Roll up, you know what I'm saying? Get some shots of yak and everything. Man, as soon as we step up in that arena, nigga, I need you to be about business. You think my motherfucking teammates, man, when I played and shit like that, oh yeah, we were cool. Smoke weed, you know, man, go ahead, man. Nah, man, get you some strippers, you know what I'm saying? Get you some ass and titties and everything. Have a dance on me, lap dance, everything like that. Nigga, as soon as practice start, nigga, elbow to the chest. Sometimes the elbow to the throat. Getting hit in the temple. You know what I'm saying? Nigga talking all types of shit. Talking about, just disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even know your ass. Nigga, I can't stand you, nigga. Like you are, I'm your worst nightmare. Like, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. I'm gonna make you look at me when I turn my back type shit. Yeah, I don't want you to like me. I'm not in the business of making friends. I'm about the Larry O'Brien. I want to win that it hurts so bad that I'm throwing shit everywhere. Yeah. Pat Riley was throwing shit in the locker room. Jerry West was throwing shit in his office and in the locker room. Bob Knight was throwing shit around. Yeah, nah. This ain't no nice and, kumbaya bullshit and none of that shit. Nah, nigga. I need you to be ready. And if you don't want to win as bad as me, get the fuck away from me. If you get dunked on, hey, at least you tried. But man, that's what the Lakers, like, this ain't the Cavs, you know, this ain't the Sacramento Kings, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the Charlotte Hornets. Nigga, this is the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a standard. Yeah, and guys get that fucked up. Yeah, you in the Palm Beach. What Stephen A. Smith be saying? Palm Beach, sunny, or palm trees, sunny beaches, and all that other bullshit, all that fiasco he be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know what comes with that shit. There's a lot that comes with that shit. Kobe knew that he had to get to work. Wilt Chamberlain knew when he came there he had to get to work. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar knew that he had to get to work. All this, oh yeah, we gotta let him play and shit like that. I'll be like, man, look, bitch. Excuse me? Yeah, bitch, I'm talking to you. Shit, shut your ass up. Listen, this is how we gonna do things. She'd be like, why? I never. I was like, bitch, you better. Shit, all that shit you been doing back in the day. Man, what's your ass on Playboy? I'm talking about Jeannie. Yeah, we know what they did. You was up at Hugh Hefner and shit like that. You know, Jenny and all them. You know what I'm saying? That other fine ass, blonde ass bitch. I forgot her name. Shit. I can't believe that. Well, shit, bitch, believe it. That nigga ain't playing. Matter of fact, send his ass about it. He ain't on no G League. He ain't on no HIJK Elemental P League. None of that shit. Nigga, your ass gonna get bounced the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't even think, right, you know, at this point, if he don't survive in the G League, it's over for him. Everybody trying to, you know, like, oh, he's just a child. Man, that motherfucker ain't no child. He a grown ass man like you and me, nigga. You over 18, nigga. Kobe was ready to go to the league at 17. He had to grow up quick. Cry me a river. Yeah, she might, but I'm gonna tell her like this, like, uh, nah, but you know, I'm being for real, man. You got to go in there and you got to be like, look, if he was really about championships, Ted, I'm talking about LeBron. If he was really about championships and all that other stuff, he wouldn't be worried about this Bronny James shit. He wouldn't be worried about that shit. He would be doing everything that he could to for the organization, but he hadn't really done that. He came over there for himself to, you know, get in the film industry and uh, all this other nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You if you was really about championships, you would have just been like, hey, let's just stick to the format. Nothing changes. We could deal with all that other shit later. Playing the Cavs and all that other stuff, nigga. You got 2 years, man. Do that shit on the farewell tour. But you in a rush to try to rush Bronny, who done had heart issues. He one play away from being a Hank Gathers, from being a Reggie Lewis. You know what I'm saying? But you want to rush that motherfucker back and shit like that, nigga. Don't you know that that's bad for your body, you stupid idiot? No, he could do it. No, man, man, just go out there and you know, just relax. Don't worry about no missed shots, all this other bullshit, man, nigga. You just doing that shit to make yourself look good. Yeah, like he a goddamn baby, like this goddamn Pee Wee League and shit, or Little League and shit. You think my son's coach be cheering my son on when he hit a bucket? No, he gonna be like, man, get your ass back on defense. That's how you talk to them kids. Raise them tough, man. You said always run back communication on defense. Yeah, I mean that's that's common sense. But common sense ain't so common no more. I don't like when people celebrate too much after a shot. Nah, I mean, listen, don't get me wrong, man. I don't have no problem with the celebration. Like, you know, even like when they started to get on players in the NFL about celebrating, you know, like the touchdown dance and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with that because what these guys got to go through in terms of, um, you know, dealing, you know, these guys made it and shit like that. It's hard to score in the NBA. It's hard to score in the and you see how long it took Bronny to finally score a bucket. And I'm, you know what I'm saying. I'm not talking about no in no preseason game. But see, man, y'all cut people too much slack, man. I'm not being cut. I'm not being cut. I'm not cutting nobody no slack. I'm not cutting Bronny no slack. I'm not cutting LeBron James no slack. I'm gonna talk about my Sixers for a second. Listen, man, this nigga Stephen Green gonna talk about, oh man, give Joel Embiid a chance and all this other stuff. Man, I want Joel Embiid gone. You sat up there, man, and you want to sit up there and just watch our team struggle and shit like that, nigga. You sitting up there hiding the injury and shit. That nigga, we not stupid. Nigga, we know your ass is still hurt. You re-aggravated that knee. That's what it is. At the off season, Ted, you and Stephen Green. Oh man, this is gonna work, man. I'm telling you, man. That nigga ain't nothing but a hype job. That's just like what's shout out to James Nola Boy Sports and uh and ENT, man. That's what Nola Boy be saying, man. How soft these niggas is, man. Like nigga Tim Duncan rarely said a word, and when he did, it was a couple words, and he did what he needed to do, and that was that. Other than that, the Spurs somehow, some way, you saw them in the finals, or at least playing for contention of the finals every single year. But you didn't hear all this. Oh yeah, we gotta let Mono Ginobili, we gotta let Tony Parker's son play out here and all that other. You ain't hear none of that shit. You said trade him for who? No, no. Well, I don't know. You see, the thing about it is Joel Embiid's contract. Who's going to take on that contract? Who's going to take on the injuries? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to take on the liability? There's not very many organizations that's going to do that. He just signed that extension or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Um, Maxi did what he could do. Kelly Oubre, and I like the way that McCain was playing too. McCain was hooping his ass off, man. But man, Drummond could have played a lot better. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing right here. I don't like making a lot of excuses, Ted and Steven, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Like when you place a role player, when you're placing role players in starter positions, it's a lot that comes with that. You're playing a backup that is used to, okay, I got Paul George playing in front of me, or I got Joel Embiid playing in front of me. Well, if he's automatically being bumped up and he playing against Victor Wembanyama, or he playing against Jaden Duran or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot that comes with that. Or damn, next night, oh shit, Joel is probably used to. I can't say Jokic. He ain't used to no Jokic because he already ducked in the smoke. But let's just say he got to run up against Jokic. Nigga, you talking about a multiple time MVP and a champion playing against a role player that barely get minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we got Tyrese Maxey. Got a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying, to be the superstar and stuff like that. But there's only so much that he can do. He's up in here trying to. He was visibly frustrated yesterday. And here come Alex, man, out of nowhere. Yeah, I know y'all won. Nigga. And I was just talking about the Pistons. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that some shit? I was just talking about the Pistons, how they were 0-4. And look what happened. They ended up getting a win against us. They trying to do that. Like, look, we got fined $100K. Like BJ was saying, shout out to Pull Up once again. Pull Up Podcast. I agree with him 100%. Nigga, he need to get his ass out there and play, or just go. Nigga, we knew, like, and I'm talking about when I was playing. Nigga will know if you hurt or not. Niggas can really see. Like, Ted, if I play in the backcourt with you and I'm not moving like how I normally move. I'm not able to slide and cut off my defender or stay in front of my defender like I normally do. I'm I'm blowing Mr. Simons. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there in formation of a play when I'm supposed to be there. Nigga, I'm not jumping as high, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just letting motherfuckers just have their merry little way getting the right. You're gonna be like, nigga, is you all right? When normally I'm cutting off a defender. I'm able to slide my feet. I'm able to get back on defense. I'm able to hit the shots with regularity than like in comparison to right then and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to be consistent on offense, make the right pass, but I'm getting turnovers. You're gonna be like, nah, man, something's wrong with you. That's when you're supposed to be like, okay, look, I'm hurting the team. And that's what you're supposed to recognize. Joel Embiid, he's hurting the team in both ways. You nigga, are you hurt or are you not hurt? But the thing about it is now you shit out of luck. You went over there and you played in France to help the team get a gold medal in which, nigga, you got plenty of time to go get a gold damn medal. Nigga, the majority of those guys on the team got championships. Nigga, you ain't been past the second round. Yes, man, I am so excited, so ecstatic to be back. Um, this season gonna be a very good season. Dog, man, you make Africa look bad, man. You know what I'm saying? See, the Africans that I played with, them guys was tough than the motherfucker, man. Like I remember there was a guy, man. He played for Creighton, the school Creighton, and I used to work out with that nigga all the time. He was from Africa. Man, I would elbow him, man, and like he'd be like, good clean shot. I'm thinking he gonna be mad, but he'll elbow me. He was like, um, he'd be like, sorry, and that's all he would say, and then run back. But then afterwards, he'd be like, are you all right? Man, he could have elbowed me in my face or anything. He was like, sorry, that's it. Ain't no, oh man, are you all right? And oh, I'm sorry, man. No, sorry, and just run right back. Sorry. I got undercut real nasty, man, by African dude, man. I'm thinking he was gonna help me up. Sorry. Got undercut and fell on my tailbone. Yeah, waving the towel like you doing something, man. Like, sit down, bro. Sit down. And I'm not mad at. I'm frustrated at Paul George, but I'm not mad at him because Paul George did have a legit injury, like a hyperextension. Like, I don't think y'all really understand. Like, a lot of y'all, not you, Ted, and not you, Steven, but a lot of people think that Paul George is the same. My knee guy. Um, Paul George is not the same. That leg, and his lower extremities are not gonna be the same. They're gonna always be out of whack, man. Like when you break your foot like that, man. And I know it was the left one. It was the left one he hyperextended. It was his left foot. I mean his left knee. But a hyperextension, man. not more often than none, you could do it. You could do it again. I remember when Shaquille O'Neal hyperextended. I remember hyperextending happened to Shaquille O'Neal. I remember it happened to. I remember it happened to Paul Pierce. I remember that visibly. It's not a. It's not a. It's not something you could just bounce right back from. You know what I'm saying? And given Paul George's injury history, and I'm like I said, I'm not trying to make all the excuses in the world for him, but trying to bounce back from that, it's real tough. Yeah, he almost lost his leg. Could have been like Kevin Ware. Matt Moses, what's up with it? I see you in the building, man. I saw Kevin Ware when it happened. I saw it right when it happened because I knew when he flew, like when Kevin Ware had flew. Um, the timetable was supposed to be this week, Stephen, but there's no timetable right now as of yet. We got McCain back. He was. That's a good thing. But Paul George and Joel Embiid still not a timetable yet. He was supposed to be back by the Pistons game. He was actually supposed to be back by this week, but it's not looking like that though. Yeah, I know, man. I know, and see, man, like injuries like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that that's not a good thing because you got to look at the afterlife of the sport. You still got to look at you got to look at regular life, man. You still gotta go to events. You still have to um, you still have to live normal life. You know what I'm saying? Gordon Hayward, yeah, I saw that live too. Like, see, Paul George, I didn't see it live, but I remember my phone. Like Ted, I remember my phone was blowing up. I remember my Ted. I mean my phone was blowing up, Ted, and like they were calling me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and then I received a text. They were like, man, did you? They sent me a text. They're like, man, did you see that injury with Paul George and stuff like that? I was like, nah, 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 nah. I was like, I said, okay, he'll be back and stuff like that. They were like, no, nah, not at all. Man, look at it. And then that's when he sent me a photo when it happened because it started surfacing. I was like, what? Man, I took a look at that shit, Ted. Like one time, they blurred it out. They blurred it out on TV. I remember like it was the other day. They blurred it out on NBA TV, and it was so bad that Coach K he made an announcement that they were gonna stop the festivities. They had Kevin Durant quitting. I was like, damn, it was that bad. And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, man, I was like, man, is he ever gonna walk again? Well, I'm just glad. I'm glad he, played a few more years. I mean, I can't get mad at, like, really, honestly, I can't really be mad at Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Because I give Paul George credit for coming back and playing and stuff. But Ted, man, it's gotten to the point now, man, where um, some of these players, man, I'm like, you need to make a decision on whether or not you really want to play this game or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now all you're gonna do is just be sitting down on the bench. You get more bench time than you are actually being out there on the hardwood. And people get crazy when I wouldn't mind, like, look, I'll tell T Price, I'll tell I'll tell Cypress TV, Too Raw, um uh the brother LB, um even the brother LVZ, 78 Sports. I'll tell all of them, man, and I'll let them know, man, look, it, some of these guys should consider retirement. Like, because I'm like, are you gonna play or not? If it's coming down to, like, you got to sit down every single time. Like, okay, in the midst of everything that was happening yesterday, the one thing that I did like what I saw from JJ Redick is he told AD to get the fuck back up and quit crying. Some people might disagree with that, but that's what they need. That's what the fuck they need. I know they lost, and JJ Redick, a big blame does go on him. But I was looking at some things that needed to be looked at. It's like Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse, a lot of y'all don't know that Nick Nurse got on Joel Embiid and was like, yeah, you do this or whatever. He stood his ground against Joel Embiid. Oliveri does need to be out there. That will really man, I just, you know what, Ted, man, I look at this whole thing right here, man, and I'm like, man, the way they did him, man, was just wrong. You said Lakers at Raptors would be interesting with Drake. Oh Lord. Oh man. Yeah. And you know what? Sauce Walker was in the gym. He was at the Rap-A-Lot gym, and they were playing They Not Like Us in the Rap-A-Lot gym, because Sauce Walker was in Jay Prince's gym. But yeah, man, and I'm gonna talk about this later. I didn't get much time to talk about it now. I was in my little rant. You would think I'm a Lakers fan the way I go out, but I I don't like games like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you look up and the score is 101-79 and shit like that, man. Drake band Not Like Us and Meet the Grams from Raptors game. Why? I mean, listen, man, it's a part of hip hop. It's a part of hip hop culture, and then on top of that, um, nobody said anything when you were making back to back against Meek Mill. You had your time. You defeated, actually, Drake. I think because I think Drake went at a couple people, but the one that I remember the most was Meek Mill. Oh yeah, man, he had a phenomenal run. People think I hate Drake. Nah, man, Drake was a guy, but um, Kendrick Lamar won the battle. It's just like with Jay-Z and Nas. Nas, he ethered him, and he really did. And you know what's funny about that too? Jay-Z, they were actually, I felt like Jay-Z was actually tied. He had made the diss song that he made, but once he came with Ether, that was it. And then how could we forget about that battle between Beanie Siegel and the Locks? Well, really, it'd be Beanie Siegel and Jadakiss. Now they cool now. That's ironic. They're cool now. you know. So I mean, look, it's just a part of hip hop. That's what hip hop is. Um, Hip hop is a sport too. But yeah, guys, I gotta get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all hit the like, sub to the channel if you're not a member. Also hit the notifications too. Straight to the point, sports and entertainment, man. I'll get at y'all later.